What do atheists, religious, and spiritual people all have in common? The answer to that question is they can all get into heaven. You see, your belief system, your religion, has very little to do with where you go on the other side. It's about the love that you have in your heart. On October 20th, 2020, I had a visitation from the soul of Jesus when I was having a shower at my old man's house. And the last thing he said to me telepathically was, love is the key. It doesn't matter what religion you belong into. It doesn't matter if you're spiritual, play with crystals and sage, or even if you're an atheist, because if you go around spreading love and tapping into your heart and just being a good person, your vibration will raise and you will go to a place in the afterlife that you're happy to be in. When it comes to belief systems, I do not discriminate. I was raised Roman Catholic. I consider myself to be spiritual. But the nicest guy that I feel like I've ever met in my entire life was Christian. My twin flame just happens to be Christian, and I think she's like one of the most beautiful women I've ever laid eyes on. And despite that not working out, I didn't care what religion she was. So for me, I don't discriminate whether you're an atheist, what religion you belong to, or if you're spiritual. If you're a good person, you got love in your heart. To me, that's all that matters. And the truth is, you don't even have to know the name Jesus to get into heaven. Example I like to give is, let's pretend that back in the day there was a wagon with a family going across country, and let's just say like a 3-year-old falls out of the wagon, crawls into the bush, and goes off and does his own thing. Never even hears the name Jesus, but goes off into the woods, appreciates nature, is loving and kind to the animals, and just has a good heart. When that individual died, if you think that Jesus would be like, well, you didn't know my name and you didn't pray to me, you can't get into heaven. It's not how it works. You align to love in your heart, you automatically connect with the same energy that Jesus is aligned to, and whether you know his name or not, he knows exactly who you are. One thing that I realized after having multiple visitations from the soul of Jesus, he has so much love for us. He doesn't necessarily want us to get down on our knees and worship him. He wants us to use him as a tool to help become more like him. It doesn't matter if you're an atheist, what religion you belong to, or if you're spiritual. It depends on how you live your life, what you got going on in your heart, and how you choose to live. Just wanted to share that with you guys. Now offering a custom crystal jewelry line. Thank you to everyone that's checked out my biography called Finding Me. And thank you to everyone that's been purchasing Healing Session, where I connect with your soul, guide it to the 12th dimension, and let Jesus perform all the miracles. That's all I got. Thanks for watching.